doing?
No.
Okay.
It was that way with RJ. And with health.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Whatever happened.
Yeah, it happened.
You what?
I apologize, I was late.
They let
Ashley drive the other day.
He texted me, we're good to go.
Actually,
Okay.
real quick.
Call this meeting to order at 7:06. Let's stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mrs. Cameron, did you come to share some things with us?
I did. I don't have much, but I came to...
So please do so. And
Right now?
we would invite you to our podium.
Okay. I really don't have much, but I didn't want to miss my month.
Sure.
So we are just, we finished the year on a very strong note, and we're just gearing up for, our upcoming school year.
And your first year.
Yes, wrapped it up. It flew by, but also seemed to last forever at the same time. But I think every teacher would say the same thing. So the biggest thing this summer for us is we're prepping for the new math requirements. K-2 has to have a math screener, and so we have met with, and the state gave 2 options for that. So we have narrowed it down to iReady, and then Mrs. McKillop and I are having our K-2 teachers and special ed teachers go through a little bit of training later this month. So we should be ready to rock and roll with that at the start of the school year. And then just talking to the teachers, we're super excited about our playground updates. Can't wait to see that when it's finished. I think the kids will really enjoy that. And then the other piece of information that I wanted to share was that we were very well represented at the National Beta Convention. Bristol Robinson was in 6th grade, and at the state convention, she earned a golden ticket. Can probably tell me a little bit more, but I know when she got the golden ticket, that meant she got to be a performer at the opening.
Premier performer.
So she was super pumped about that, and seeing her pictures was really neat, and so that was exciting for her. So
What was her talent? Was she sing or did she?
She was picked out of, I believe, at the state convention. She did Song Fest, and so I think the judges picked students who were really kind of good performers, and so then she was picked to. It was the introduction, right?
Yes, she sang during the intro.
Yeah.
And then Millie
Millie was
Rockwood
another one,
was the dancer. She was
Yeah.
a premier performer dancer.
So we had 2 actually. That's all I have. But I didn't want to miss
Are you
one.
guys parading in the seafood soup?
I would imagine we will be parading, so
I'll be there.
we'll
I like
video
walking
spot.
that, so
Yeah, so that's what's exciting too.
So how was your first year? Any surprises from what you expected?
No, yes and no. I mean, I think it just was a lot. I was a lot busier in my office than what I thought I would be. So I was hoping to be in the classrooms a little bit more. So that's I still was able to be in quite a bit, but that is definitely a goal for next year to kind of carve time into my daily schedule and a little bit more. So it was a great first year. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to another year.
Did you learn that lunch is a fallacy when you're a building administrator?
Yeah. Yeah.
It absolutely is, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we have items on the consent agenda. Approval of the June 26th meeting, the June claims and financial report. I don't think there's any leave requests or PD or field trip requests. Are we okay with the approving those items on the consent agenda? If so, I'll entertain a motion.
Okay. Mr. President, I move that we approve the agenda.
I'll say that.
All right, a motion by Jerry, second by Ashley to approve the consent agenda. All in favor? Opposed? Carried. Public comments and concerns. probably should do that if we want. All right, old business. We appoint Aaron Grieve to represent Northeast School Corporation on the Sullivan County Library Board.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion to reappoint Aaron Grieve to the Sullivan County Library Board.
I'll second that.
And I will abstain.
All right, so on a motion by Danny, second by Ashley, we will appoint Aaron Grieve to represent Northeast School Corporation on the Sullivan County Library Board. All in favor? Abstentions?
What does that entail?
Oh, it entails quite a bit. They've had to hire like the lead people, for the library, and they've done that twice since he's been on the board, and also they're looking at like expansions, and the library is also in charge of the historical building, and they're.
I guess what does it have to do with our corporation?
Well, okay, every corporation, like Northeast and Southwest, they all have libraries in their communities, and so I guess they want to make sure that they have plenty of representation. So they have somebody from our corporation, someone from Southwest. Yes, it was Terry Roberts for Southwest. She just retired. Yeah. Is that good enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably state law.
That's probably state law, yes.
Okay, new business, approving the 2027 budget timeline.
Yeah, this is just, it pretty much mirrors the timeline from last year, August 10th, permission to publish the budget. August 24th, special board meeting, public hearing for the 2027 budget and capital projects plan, school bus replacement plan. And then September 14th, we would look to adopt the budget. We were actually starting to work on the budget later this week, and we meet with Dr. Harmon next week to come up with our finalized budget.
Okay.
Not finalized, you guys finalize the budget, but what we think could be the final budget.
Okay. So we need to have
I'll move approval for the budget timeline for 2027.
I'll second approval.
Okay. Motion by Kara, second by Danny to approve these dates for the budget timeline. All in favor? Carry. Insurance renewal.
Yes, we'd like to stay with Astra Insurance. It did go up a little bit, didn't go up as much as we thought it would. It only was up more than that, so we're actually really pleased. So we would just like to keep with them, and I just need the board to vote on that for us to be able to do that.
Mr. President, I move that we accept or continue with the property casualty insurance renewal with them.
I'll second the motion for the approval of property casualty insurance renewal.
Okay. Motion by Jerry, second by Danny to continue with Astra Insurance for the 26-27 school year. All in favor? Carried. Handbooks.
Yes, these were in your packet. There was a North Central handbook. I guess we got it built out separate, so I just need the board to approve their handbook going into the school year.
I move approval of the North Central Student Handbook for the upcoming school year. I'll second that.
Okay. Motion by Kara, second by Ashley to approve the North Central Student Handbook that was submitted to us. All in favor? Carried. Next.
Yes, these are the elementaries, the North and the East Elementary handbooks. We paired them together here, and I just need the boards, if you guys are okay with those, to go ahead and approve those handbooks as well.
I'll move approval of the North and Northeast East school handbooks for the upcoming school year.
I'll second that.
Okay, on a motion by Kara, second by Danny to approve North and East Elementary's handbooks. All in favor? Carried. Breakfast and lunch and textbook rental.
Yeah, it basically, you saw the bakery is free again this year, so I just need the board to approve us giving the free breakfast and lunch, the textbook rental. Of course, there are extras in there and so on and so forth they can get. But as far as the base meal is free, so I just need board approval on that.
Okay, pleasure on that.
I'll make a motion to approve the breakfast and lunch prices and textbook rental for 2026 and 27.
Second that.
Second, so motion by Danny, second by Kara, that breakfast and lunch and textbook rental will be free for the 26-27 school year. All in favor? Carried. Employment, resignations and retirements.
Yes, for resignations and retirements, we have Ashley Clark, custodian, and that was effective July 9, 2026. J.D. Jones, junior high girls basketball coach, effective June 8, 2026. And Jackie Roberts, junior high English language arts teacher, effective July 6, 2026.
Mr. President, I'll make a motion to approve Ashley Clark, J.D. Jones, and Jackie Roberts' resignations and retirements.
I will second that motion.
Okay. A motion by Danny and a second by Jerry to approve these resignations and retirements. All in favor? Carried. Non-certified employment.
Yeah, we have Jocelyn. I don't know if you guys know Jossie Monroe, former student, great kid, that we interviewed a couple of different nurses, tried to reach out to a couple more, and she did really well, and she's interested in the job. She comes with a lot of experience. She has all the degree we need, and she's agreed to everything we were asking her to do, so we would like to approve Jossie Monroe as our corporation nurse.
Does she have a BS degree? And will she be at North Central? Will she be
She'll be in North Central. Abby Mason has agreed to work with her and make sure she teaches. Yeah, because Abby's done all that before for us. So we're going to have kind of a transition going on, kind of like we did with Angie last, a couple of years ago. So I think it should be fine, and I think she'll be really good.
What's your pleasure on this?
I'd like to move approval for Jocelyn Monroe to be the corporation nurse.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, and a motion by Kara, second by Jerry to approve Jocelyn Monroe as our new corporation nurse. All in favor? Carried. Extracurricular.
Yes, we have Mark Drake, volunteer football coach. Amos Stevens Jr., assistant football coach, pending background. Eric Bond, assistant football coach. Jace Norman, junior high football coach, pending background.
Pleasure on this.
I'll make a motion to approve Mark Drake, Amos Stevens Jr., Eric Bond, and Jace Norman for football.
I'll second.
Motion by Ashley and second by Carrie to approve these for these various positions. All in favor? Carried. Gee, we've run out of stuff. Board member comments and concerns.
I would like to thank Jackie Roberts for her many years at North Central and the junior high as our language arts teacher. She's been a great asset to the corporation, and we wish her the best.
I second that.
I will
I think
approve
we
that.
Didn't come without a lot of tears.
I'm
Those
sure.
hardest.
I'm sure.
I also think it's great that we're still offering the lunch and textbooks for free.
Yes.
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 Because I know there was a question.
And there's still, going forward, it's still going to be tough, but I'm hoping that we can stay where we need to be to get that done. So very, very pleased that we're able to do that for our kids and families. It's very important.
So do you need a motion to adjourn?
Just thinking of something. Anyway, yes.
I do want to add on one thing, I forgot. Do we need on old business to put the second read for Neola, the 38-2? I don't think that was added on there, and I didn't know if I needed to write that in for us. Because we had the first read last meeting.
Yeah.
And somehow that, it just hit me, was going through this, I thought, I didn't see the second read for Neola, so it was 38-2. Can we go ahead and do the?
Can we do that? Because even though it's not on here.
I guess, well, that'd be an addition, I guess. I guess we can do the second read in August, I think that's fine. We can do the third read in September, or the final, whatever. Yeah, it's only, because it's just, all we have left is the second read, so that should be fine. Okay.
Okay. Jerry?
Mr. President, I make a motion that we adjourn our meeting.
Okay.
I'll second the motion.
All right. Motion by Jerry, second by Danny to adjourn the meeting at 7:21. All in favor? Okay. We have signing to do. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you, everyone.
Don't let him know.
Okay.